and 2 and 1.
Hey, what's up headliners? Welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Shirley. I put out some EDM content, and this time around I am going to start putting out some EDC Las Vegas 2020 content. So hit subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Hit the little campanita as well so you're notified whenever I put up a video every single week. I'm excited. If you are not a new subscriber, I hope you are liking this new background. I'm trying it out, but so far I like how it looks. So anyways, for today's video, as you can tell by the title, it will be a beginner's guide to EDC Las Vegas. It might be a lot of people's first time to this festival, and I am here to help you. And this is just the beginning. I got you covered, honey boo boo. So let's get right to the video. Make sure to grab a snack because this is going to be a long one. As per usual, I will be looking down in my notebook so I don't miss a thing. And let's get right to it. So to start off with, before you even go to the festival, you want to make sure you have your group set so that way you can split all the costs. If you don't have a group, it's okay, don't worry. Just be aware that it's going to be a little more expensive because you won't have anyone to split it with. But if you do have a group, make sure to download Venmo. Make sure you all have Venmo. I don't know how people don't have that app, but that is a great app for you to be sending money to each other and to be splitting the cost so nobody's like owing anyone. As for the weather, I cannot guarantee anything. 2 years ago, it was perfect weather, nice and warm. Last year was really cold, so I'm not even going to begin to tell you what to wear. I would just plan my outfits a little closer to the date, see how the weather is going to be. But don't take my word for it. I can't tell you if it's going to be cold again. I can't tell you if it's going to be hot like it used to be. Just be advised on the weather changes. Once you receive your tickets in the mail, which will be in the next few months depending on when you're watching this, you want to register your ticket on the app. Make sure to download the official Insomniac app. Not only can you register your ticket there, but you can also set your schedule when the set times are released. That brings me on to my next point. If it is your first year, just know that there are going to be a lot of conflicts. The lineup can be as stacked as you want it to be, but you are not going to be able to watch everyone. Just enjoy the moment. Find an hour or two between set times so that you can enjoy EDC. There are a lot of things to do. It is a huge festival. At the end of the video, I am going to give you like a list of things that you should do, especially if it's your first year. You want to enjoy it as much as you can. Alright, so I'm not going to be giving you festival essentials in this video. That will be a separate video. So like I said, if you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe. I will be giving you a list on what to bring to the festival, to the hotel, camping, everything, so you don't want to miss out on that. Leading up to the festival, you want to eat well, you want to eat clean. You don't want to fill your body with junk food and grease that just makes you tired and make you slumpish. So try to avoid junk food at least a month leading to the festival, if not before. Just eat clean, stay hydrated, drink a lot of water. There are some water apps for your phone that just reminds you throughout the day to drink your water. Make sure to do so, because you will absolutely need it, whether it's really hot or really cold. You'll be standing and dancing for hours, so obviously you need to give water to your body. Alcohol is not water. If you're going to be drinking alcohol, drink like 8 ounces of water per drink. Take care of your body. You do not want to be worn out after the first day, because then you won't be able to enjoy the other 2 days and it's not going to be enjoyable for anyone. So just drink your water, please. So depending on when you're watching this, whether it's right when I put it out or a month after, I would say save up. I had started saving up since last EDC just because I'm trying to take about maybe $100 to $200 per day, and I will be camping, so that's why I'm trying to take a little more money. Just start saving up. Coins go a long way, like you have no idea. So start saving up, save up your extra dollar bills, or save like 10% per paycheck. Just start saving up. Trust me, you're not gonna regret it. If you have leftover money at the end of the weekend, great. But if you're gonna have to be like very picky on what you buy because you didn't save up enough, that's kind of where you don't want to be. So that's why I suggest start saving up as early as possible. January flew by. I don't know where it went. Next week is February, and then I'm gonna blink and it's gonna be like March 23rd. Like, it's gonna go so quick. It's gonna go so quick. So just start saving up. It's never too early. Also, before you do go to the festival, you want to make sure you let your banks know that you will be traveling. If they see that there's like transaction activity in another state, they're going to think it's fraud. Then they're gonna cancel it because they're gonna want to protect you. But then little do they know that that's you spending all the money. So you want to make sure you contact your banks. Let them know that you will be out of state, where you're going to go, what dates you will be there. You can even do it through your phone. I think you can even set it up. I have Bank of America, so it gives me an option where I can set up like my vacation dates and I put where I'll be going, and that way they already know if I forget later to do it, it's already done. So I would suggest doing it now if you do have Bank of America. If you have another bank, give it a try. Maybe they do that as well. While packing for the festival, make sure to bring 2 government issued IDs. The reason I say 2 is because if you might bring 1, but if you lose it the first day, you're not going to be able to go in the rest of the day. So I always like to have a backup one. So I always take my driver's license and a passport, or you can take a driver's license and an ID. I would just say bring 2 just to be safe. There are some guidelines. It has to be government issued. So I will go ahead and link down their website below so you can see what kind of IDs are allowed and what kind of IDs aren't. You want to make sure you're carrying a card and cash just in case you do get hungry, you feel like you need to buy a water, or you never know, you just might want to buy something. So I would suggest putting it in a Ziploc, putting it in the back of your hydration backpack, which is one of the most important things that you should absolutely bring into a festival. I would recommend putting it in the back pocket where the water pouch goes. So just be aware that even though this might seem like a perfect festival, there are people that will not be too plur. I would say just be very careful of your things. I know guys love to put their phones and wallets in their pockets thinking that it will not fall off, but trust me, they probably will. If not, somebody else can reach in there. So I suggest having pockets with zippers, or putting it in a fanny pack where it's right in your reach, right in front of you. I don't think I would suggest putting it in a backpack just because somebody can reach in there with the cards. I know I said put in the backpack, but obviously that's a little more secure as it can go like all the way in the back. For your phone, if you do want to put it in your backpack, again, put it in a Ziploc, in the water pouch where it's kind of a little harder for people to reach. You don't want it to get wet. No guarantees, but it's a little safer with the Ziploc. As for lockers, I recommend getting one. They are super cheap. I realized that they're like less than $90 for all 3 days, which is super cheap. The first day is when I would suggest bringing in like a new pack of baby wipes, a sealed sunscreen, a sealed chapstick. You keep it in there the whole weekend, so that's why you just bring everything the first day, and that locker stays yours. So absolutely recommend getting a locker. You don't want to be carrying around too many things. I do have another video on why you should get a locker at music festivals. I'll put it in the card up here and you can check it out. I do give you a few reasons on why you should get one and what you should put in there. Before you do go to the festival headliners, make sure to back up your phone in case you lose it, in case it gets stolen. Save up all your phone numbers, all your pictures. That's like the worst, losing your phone, getting it stolen, and then all your memories are in your phone, or all your contacts and all that. So back up your phone, put a password right before you leave. Just back them up, please. Doesn't matter if it's sunny or cloudy, always wear sunscreen. Take care of your bodies, take care of your faces. Trust me, you need to start wearing sunscreen right now. If you already don't, I would suggest starting like today. It's never too late, it's never too early. If you are younger, perfect, you can take care of your skin starting at a younger age, but always wear sunscreen. If you do get a locker, take a new sunscreen the first day and keep it there the whole weekend. That way you can keep reapplying. I feel like that is as important as hydrating. So make sure to wear some sunscreen. So as I mentioned before, I will be linking down the official EDC website where it gives you a list of allowed and prohibited items. So make sure you read that thoroughly if you have any questions. If there's something not on there and you're not too sure about, you can always message them. The earlier you message them, the more time you give for them to reply. If you will be staying at a hotel, I will be making a different video on shuttles and the general information and how to start planning. I would absolutely recommend taking a shuttle. feel it is great. It is such a great advantage. You don't have to worry about traffic. They do get a shortcut into the racetrack, and also you get like pre-security check-in. So after the security check-in, you can actually fill up your water backpacks. That way when the shuttle drops you off at the event, you literally just go in, scan your ticket, and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about any lines. So that is why I absolutely recommend getting a shuttle, especially if you're staying at a hotel on the strip. If you are getting an Airbnb near the strip, you can always Uber it to the strip to take a shuttle to the event, and then going back doing the same thing. Totally worth it. If you take an Uber back from EDC to your hotel, it's going to be super expensive. Search prices, not a pretty number. So definitely take the shuttles if you can. So when the map does get released, make sure to study it. Everything is going to be new to you. That is why I recommend going early the first day at least. So if your first act isn't till like 8 p.m, still try to get there when doors open. Not only do they have an opening ceremony, but after the opening ceremony, you can go and explore the whole area. You can go explore the whole EDC and get familiar with it. That way, if you need anything during the weekend, if you're trying to look for anything, you'll be good to go because you're a little more familiar with the map. You're going to hear this from everyone that you ask when it is your first time going to EDC or even any rave, is don't overdo it. I don't encourage any drug use, but if you do partake in those activities, don't overdo it. Don't do the whole thing. Don't ever do the whole thing for the first time. I know people are going to be doing this stuff, so my advice to you is just do little by little. Don't overdo it. You probably won't need more than one. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I just don't want to say it out loud, but just please be very careful. Stay hydrated. Be with someone that you trust. If you are going alone, be careful who you trust. I recommend going the medical tent, ground control if you feel like you really need to. You will not get in trouble, I promise. They are there to help. They have angel wings for a reason, because they are there to look after you, making sure you're okay. So if anyone with the purple shirt, not anyone with the purple shirt, don't go to a stranger, but ground control, you can trust them. They're great people. They are awesome. If you need anything, let them know. If you don't have a water backpack, go to the medical tent. They have water bottles. Just know that no one there is against you. We're all there to help you, but also you want to not overdo it, just so you can enjoy the whole experience, which is what you're there for. You paid like $400 at least to be there, so don't ruin it by obviously overdoing it. So that covers most of my first timers advice for EDC Las Vegas. A few things that I would suggest for you to do, which actually there's a lot of things to do, but one of the main things to do there would be go to the bleachers. If you are not arriving through the bleachers, like if you're taking a shuttle, go to the bleachers, especially at night when you can see everything lit up. Try to be at the bleachers when it's time for the fireworks. I promise it's going to be the most beautiful in the whole world, and I kind of guarantee you're going to cry. If you're anything like me, you're going to cry so many happy tears, and you're just gonna let it all sink in. Like, wow, I'm actually here. Like, I can't believe it. I waited so long, I prepared so much, and now I'm here. I'm enjoying the fireworks. Trust me, you want to be at the bleachers enjoying those fireworks. It's the most beautiful thing ever. Watching videos of the fireworks on YouTube is nothing compared to the real fireworks in real life. Promise you're gonna love them. I promise you that. So enjoy them at the bleachers at least one of the 3 nights, because they do have them all 3 nights. So that kind of covers too the bleachers and the fireworks. They also have a chapel. You can watch people get married, which is really cute. I personally haven't done that, but I will absolutely be doing that this year. I just want to see people in love getting married at EDC. That's like the best thing ever. So absolutely try to check out the chapel if you have a chance. Like I said in the beginning, there will be a lot of schedule conflicts, and probably you will have a set for every single hour, but you also do want to enjoy the whole art that is around EDC, and you want to enjoy all the carnival rides, which also is another thing to do. Try to do carnival rides when you get there. Doing the Ferris wheel, you won't get the nicest view as you would at night, but the lines won't be as long. I know they can go up to a few hours at night for the Ferris wheel lines. If you do have VIP, I know that you can cut at the exit of the ride and then just go in. all the rides are free, all the games are free at Carnival Square too. I feel like that would add to the experience. It is a carnival after all, like the Electric Daisy Carnival, so how could you not go to the Carnival Square and enjoy some of the carnival games? You're gonna want to visit all stages of EDC, no matter what genre you're into, whether you're a bass head, a house head, appreciate it, because those stages take months to set up. It's not like people just go in one day and they're like, okay, here's the stage, let's go to the next one. Like, no, that takes time. So really try to appreciate every single thing on there and all the artwork, all the performers, because so much hard work is put into it. So you really want to enjoy and appreciate everything. You want to be drinking electrolytes and some vitamin C. Vitamin C, I would say it's more of a week before or like leading up to the event, just so you can help build up your immune system. So drink as much vitamin C as you can, and electrolytes, that's going to be in a different video on what to pack, so I'm going to explain a little more and give you a little more advice on that. And lastly, you want to drink some lemonade if you can. Try to spike it to make it a little better, but EDC lemonade is very delicious. It's a little expensive, but it's still good. I bought 2 last year, put them inside the water backpack, put a little tequila, and I was drinking that the whole night. Obviously had a different backpack with water in it to actually stay hydrated, but drink some lemonade. You can't skip out on that. So my camera's about to die. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. Stay safe wherever you go, and please don't drink and drive. I'll see you again next time. Bye.